Someone called me a liar for saying undocumented immigrants are not criminals. Let's be clear. The act of being undocumented in the United States is not a crime. It's a civil violation. That means you can be deported, but you can't be charged with a crime just for overstaying your visa or being here undocumented without any papers. Now, what is a crime? Illegally crossing the border without inspection is a crime. It's a misdemeanor. Re-entering the United States after a prior order of removal, that's a felony. Providing fake documents at an airport or a border crossing, also a felony. But ICE can't prove anybody in any big city ran across the border. Nobody has to confess. There's a Fifth Amendment against self-incrimination. And if they are brought up on criminal charges, the government has to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that they entered without inspection by running across the border. And who is this eyewitness that saw them do it? They can't prove anything other than we have an undocumented immigrant. And people who commit document fraud, they're caught at the border. They didn't make it to Los Angeles or New York. They're arrested on the spot, and then a decision is made whether to charge criminally. The only real crime that immigrants who are found in big cities can be charged with is re-entry after a prior order of removal. That's somebody who got deported and came back without permission. That is an extraordinarily small minority of people, maybe hundreds at most, out of millions and millions and millions and millions of people. So let's stop with the lies. Overstaying your visa is not a crime. Living undocumented in the United States is not a crime. So ICE is not fighting crimes. They're carrying out civil deportations. And ICE is not law enforcement in the sense that you would know law enforcement like police or the FBI. They're not prosecutors like the district attorney or the U.S. Attorney's Office. Their only job is to apprehend undocumented immigrants and deport them in a civil proceeding. They can't charge anybody with a crime. So let's stop saying undocumented equals criminal. It doesn't. And if you're an ICE officer pretending to be fighting crime, then you don't understand your job. And if ICE isn't fighting crime, because these are just civil removals, why the military buildup on the streets of Los Angeles? Why the armored vehicles, rubber bullets, tear gas? Why is the military called up? Because none of this is law enforcement and none of this is war.